About 13 months ago, I was tired of all the COVID talk and the culture war talk. I was looking for something more positive. Had an inkling about looking into religion again and maybe going back to the church. It can be a nice little Sunday morning ritual, go to church, go to eat after. So I started looking up different denominations, like on YouTube, listening to podcasts, reading some things. And the more I studied different denominations and got a little inkling that maybe I should look into the Catholic Church, I started listening and watching to RCIA videos. And when they were talking about the charisma, which in my own words is creation, fall, redemption, and our response. That's what got me to keep watching those videos, because I thought, what is my response? What is my response to Jesus dying on the cross? So I had tried going to a Catholic church before, went quite a few times, 6 times. Actually, I would say a kind way to put it was I couldn't get any traction there. People weren't friendly. I guess I'm being blunt about it now. Nobody greeted me. Nobody said hello. Nobody made eye contact. Actually, the first time I was there, I did talk to an usher and let him know why I was there and I was interested in becoming Catholic, and it was just kind of like I had said nothing. It's like, where do you want to sit? I still did love the services. I can say that. And the priest was very good at homilies. I was just so starving for all of it. I loved the mystery of it all too. So I knew I wanted to become Catholic probably by March or April. Asked a friend if she could, or what she knew about the Catholic Church, because she was Catholic, grew up Catholic. She told me some things, and then she actually asked me, would you like me to take you to a mass so you know what it's like? So I'm like, sure. So we ended up coming here to Our Lady of Guadalupe Parish. And when I walked in, I was welcomed, which is a big deal. And when I did walk in, it did feel like this is a place I'm supposed to be. Took a few more months after that to come back. It was late August, and I talked to Father James after the service, and I asked him about getting into RCIA because I wanted to become Catholic, and he said, we do Alpha here first. And my heart sank, and I was not very pleased. I got a lot of anger about religion in my past, and I didn't want that to come out in front of other people. But Father James said it was Alpha first, and I felt led by the Holy Spirit to be here. So I'm like, okay, I trust you, I love you, let's do this. So I went to Alpha, and I shouldn't be crying right now. I should be really happy about Alpha because it was really good, although it was up and down. It opened up my heart, but when my heart is opening, when love is coming in, there's also a lot of darkness coming out with it. But it was in the small group discussions where I felt safe, and when we would talk, and the conversation would just start rolling, and then I could get outside of myself. I wasn't thinking about myself. I wasn't thinking about the past. I was thinking about the questions we were talking about. So, Holy Spirit weekend. That was a rough one for me. It triggered a lot of stuff from my past. And I got very angry. I think I looked calm, but inside I was just roiling. But yet I'm not leaving. I'm sticking. I hated the weekend. I just did. And that turned out not to be a bad thing. Because I learned so much from it, because I had to ask myself, why did you hate it? What did it bring up? And I had to process through that. And through that process, and praying, a lot of praying, I was brought some peace about that. I still got a long ways to go with that. But this is where I need to be. So, if you're like me a year ago and you're curious and you want to ask the questions, come to Alpha. Ask. Just take that first step. It is so worth it.